Hey, what's up guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to create a historical type shape layer which you can implement it inside of GeoLayers 3 using AI. This is a feature that I recently found out and it's pretty powerful and insane. It's really helpful to create some historical empire shape layers which might not be available inside of GeoLayers. I'm going to be using the premium plugin GeoLayers 3 and you can find more about it down in the description below. And without further ado, let me show you how this is done. So I'm going to create a map comp right here. And let's say I want to create a map comp around the kingdom of David and Solomon. And if I wanted to create their shape layer inside of GeoLayers 3, it's not really going to be available because they have more modern borders and countries inside of the panel right here. For instance, if I wanted to map Jordan, then it would be right here, right? But if I wanted the kingdom of David or the Roman Empire, for instance, it wouldn't be available. So what I can do is I'll go over to where the kingdom was, around where it was, which is here, this area in the Middle East. And now the next stage is to go over to the AI and create the shape layer. And basically this is going to create a GeoJSON file, which then I can implement inside of GeoLayers 3. And I'm actually going to be using Gemini, and I've created actually a prompt that you can use and put in your own style inside of the brackets here, and it's going to be available down in the description below, so you can copy it and change it up and get your own shape layer that you want to implement inside of GeoLayers. And I've actually created one with the help of AI of the exact space that I want. I just told him exactly what I want to map out, where it is, what century. So this is the code that I went for. And inside of Gemini, there are a couple of models that you can use. There's a fast thinking and pro. Because I have the pro version, the pro is available and I'm actually going to be using that. And it's also supposed to work with the fast model, so it's not supposed to be a problem. So if you don't have the pro version, it's perfectly fine. You can go ahead inside of GeoLayers and then make it even more accurate. And we're going to do that either way with the pro version. It's not going to be 100% accurate. There is some touches that you're going to have to add. So I'll try this prompt out. So as you can see, Gemini has created a code for me. And now the only thing to do is to convert it into a GeoJSON file, which then GeoLayers can read it and implement it into a shape layer. And this is the important part. You need to go over to Notepad or a text file and you copy the code that it has generated and copy it and paste it over to the Notepad. And then you need to save as and right here name it. And this is the tricky part. You don't want it to be a TXT, you want it to be a GeoJSON. So you go ahead and type GeoJSON, and where it says save as type, you don't want it to be a text document, you want it to be considered as in all files. If you leave it as a text file, it will add a .txt right here and it will be a text file and not a GeoJSON per se. So go ahead and save it. And once you've saved it, you can go ahead back into GeoLayers, and to then add the shape layer, you go ahead, click this plus button, import files, and click the file that you have just generated. And there you go. As you can see, this isn't specifically the kingdom. And now what I need to do is take an actual picture of the kingdom, which I already have it right here. And I'll just draw this feature out to see how it is. And right here, I can see that it's not the same. right? It's not entirely the same. So then what I can do is try to put this map on the map comp and puppet it to make it exactly the same, and then just shape the shape layer around this. And I can do this by taking the picture and turning down the opacity. And as you can see right here, so I'll try to align it as much as I can. Okay, this actually looks pretty good. As you can see, it's pretty aligned. Now what I need to do is take the shape layer that I've created and just map it around the picture that I've created. So then what I want to do is take the shape layer and just make it more accurate. And I can do so by using the pen tool and just moving the vertices of the shape layer. And as you can see here, I finished it, and I actually had to do a lot more of moving around the vertexes than I anticipated, but sometimes in the coordinates generation inside of Gemini, it's much more accurate, and this was just a generation that I had to do a lot of work, which is good because I can show you how to fix it. And there you go. I mean, it's pretty the same. I mean, you can add your own little, movements inside of GeoLayers, style this up a little bit differently, and now you can fine tune this even more by taking this shape layer and adding this feature from layer, and then you have an even better version. This was the generated version, and this is the even better version. You can add this as a stroke and then draw this feature out. I mean, a really cool workflow. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want access to this amazing plugin, there's a link down in the description where you can check it out for yourself. And there's also a free trial where I walk you through how to get it for a couple of weeks to see if it's to your liking. If you want to create map animations, again, this is the go-to plugin. I hope you learned something new, and I'll see you guys in the next video.